Interpol has now written to the Research and Analysis Wing, the Intelligence Bureau, as well as the National Investigation Agency, saying that there is a threat of 417 Kabul prison escapees entering India. Interpol has circulated photos as well as details of 417 prisoners who escaped from the Kandahar jail in April. Now, Nikunj joins us live for more on this. Nikunj, what are the sources in the government telling you about how well prepared are they when it comes to facing a threat of this proportion?
Well, they are trying to make best of their preparations, put best of their foot forward in this entire matter. And that is why, following that global alert issued by the Interpol on 26th of April, the National Center Bureau, Interpol Delhi, which is the wing of the Central Bureau of Investigation, actually has written a letter to all the intelligence agencies, including the External Intelligence Agency of India, the Research and Analysis Wing, and the Intelligence Bureau, the National Investigative Agency, and other associate agencies. In fact, the JD Immigration of the Intelligence Bureau has been written specifically to, telling them to issue lookout circular notices against all these 417. Call the name.
All right, I'm afraid we have lost contact with Nikunj, but this is the breaking news story that Interpol has now written to RAW, IB as well as the NIA, and has told them that there is a threat of 417 Kabul prison escapees entering India. Now, Aviral joins us from the Mumbai Newspit for more on this. Aviral, what more details do we have about these 417 prisoners who in April broke out from a jail in Kandahar and are now, according to reports, all set to enter India?
We're taking forward from what Nikunj was just telling us. It is a specific alert that has been issued to India now. Interpol intimating Indian agencies, whether it's RAW, IB or NIA, about a specific threat to India. Now, let's remember, on the 25th of April last month, about 530 prisoners had in fact escaped from this particular prison in the Kandahar province of Afghanistan. Many of these prisoners were in fact captured and then taken back to jail. However, 417 of them are still on the loose, and many of these 417 inmates are believed to be Taliban fighters. It's a specific alert that has been issued by the Interpol, and it is information that they are forthcoming with. In fact, putting up information, names and pictures of all the 417 prisoners up on their website, and a warning also being issued by them saying the fugitives are considered to be highly dangerous to civilians and law enforcement officers. Their descriptive information has been given with their names and some details about their family members as well as their pictures. It is confidential, however, police information that has been removed from here, but nevertheless a security alert that has been issued by Interpol and them forthcoming with information to Indian agencies, as well as there is a specific real threat of many of these Taliban fighters trying to infiltrate into Indian territory. Munmun?
Right, Aviral, what are we hearing from the government insofar as its own preparation is concerned in order to avoid their entry into the country?
Even as Nikunj was telling us, the government is not taking this particular threat lightly. They have, of course, alerted most of the security forces in and around the areas where this particular alert has been issued, and the government alerting all the security agencies as far as the main entry points of these infiltrators is concerned.
Right, Aviral, doesn't this also reinforce the threat that Taliban poses to our country? We know that since the killing of Osama bin Laden, this Taliban threat has only become more real for us.
Absolutely, Munmun. There have been fears of reprisal attacks, not just in Pakistan, but in India as well. And this particular threat at this point in time not being taken very lightly by the Indian government. And with the Interpol more than forthcoming with information about these 417 prisoners who are currently on the loose, the threat of them infiltrating into Indian territory is very, very real. And the Indian agencies are not taking any chance as far as this particular information and specific alert is concerned.